Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my kitchen. Today, we are going to be making some green juice. So, I have the celery, cucumbers, and some Honeycrisp apples already washed and ready to go, and a lemon and a lime as well. And we're going to be putting some romaine lettuce in here as well, and some ginger. So what I'm doing right now is just cutting these the ends of these celery sticks, just so I could have the, and cutting them in half as well, making them a little bit smaller pieces. So when I put them in through my juicer, it won't be a big long celery stick. So, but again, I'm just cutting the ends of this celery and cutting them in half. And the ends, I'm just going to go ahead and give that to my chickens so they can enjoy as well. So we recently went on vacation, my husband and I. And of course, everybody knows when you go on vacation, you are not necessarily eating the healthiest. That's ginger there. I freeze the ginger, and what I do is I mince the ginger, freeze them up, and make them into little pucks like that. So when I need ginger, it's already peeled and ready for me to go. Just grab a little puck from the freezer and use it up. And these, when I juice, once it starts thawing out a little bit, they will juice up as well. So anyways, like I said, we were recently on vacation, and we came back, and we want to reset our bodies back to normal eating. So my husband and I were like, we need some veggies. So because we're not necessarily eating the healthiest when when you go on vacation. So this day we're like, yep, we're gonna make some green juice, and that's what we're gonna go ahead and do. So, and here I am slicing up the apples, and I love using this apple slicer. It just makes things so much easier and quicker. And for me at least, I think so. I don't have to fuss with coring the apples or anything like that. Just grab this, and it does it all for me. So I love this little gadget, and I'm glad I got it. So that's what we're gonna go ahead and do. Cut these apples. And we have some lime. And I like to peel the skin off of my lime and lemons, because what I have noticed, if I keep the skin on when I'm juicing the lemons or lime, it does because the skin has more of a bitter taste to it. So, and I don't want all that bitterness in my juice. So, and I add the apples because I do need to have some sort of flavor to my green juice, and I rather have some natural sweetness to my green juice. So that's why I use the apples for the natural sweetness. And I only use 2 apples for all this that as you'll see, it's going to be that big bowl full of the cucumbers, the celery, the apples, the lemon, the lime, ginger, and then romaine lettuce that we're going to add to all this juice. So, you know, the way I see it, it's not going to, be too much. So, and I get to have my greens at the same time, but not have all the bitterness. So here we are, still cutting up some more celery. finally the ginger is a little bit more thawed out, so I could go ahead and just cut those a little bit. Here I am cutting the romaine lettuce just in half. Again, all these veggies have been washed already, and so I just grab them and and cut them up so they could be ready to juice up. And here we are. This is my juicer. This is the Nama juicer. This is I believe the first generation of it, because I know they have different types now, which I really want to get the other ones. But these juicers are not very cheap, so they're you do spend a good amount of money for this good quality juicer, in my opinion. Do your research on the juicers that are out there, because there's definitely hundreds of different kinds. Now, I went with this one because of the way, what is it, a cold press, believe that's what it's called. Don't quote me on that. I don't remember. It's been a while since I bought it, so I can't remember the full information, but and everything about the juicer like I used to know it before. But anyways, it's supposed to be more of a, or I'm trying to explain it here so you'll understand. I guess the juicer is supposed to like simulate how we chew our fruit and veggies, and so it keeps more of the nutrients in the juice itself, which is what we want. So that's why I went ahead and with this. But again, do your own research. Like I said, I'm terrible. Sometimes at explaining things, especially after, it's been a couple years that I've had this for at least maybe no. I've had this for about 4 years now. So yeah, it's been a minute. So what I'm doing is, so you'll see that one of the spouts is for the juice to come out, and the other one, it's all the pulp. And I don't know if you could tell from the video itself, but you could see how dry that pulp was. So it's not wet like no other juicers out there, and and a lot of the juice is in that pulp. So this you see all that juice that we got, and that was from the celery, the cucumbers, the apples, and romaine lettuce. And here I am just taking out that foamy part that still has, on the very top layer of that juice. And I'm just taking that out because I just try to make it, I don't like that foamy part. So I'm just taking that out. And I am going to be bottling these up in some, I repurpose salad dressing bottles. They're glass bottles, so I repurpose them and I use them for my juice, and they work out perfect. So I don't have to go out and buy any special kind of juice bottles for these. See, there they are. They're just old salad dressing glass bottles that I have. And my mom's in the kitchen with me this day, and she absolutely loves green juice as well. And she even was telling me that day that it helps her out a lot. So she absolutely enjoys the green juice. And so this day we end up making, I think it was about 8.5. So it's 8 full of those bottles and a half. So quite a bit of juice. And trust me, the juice will not last long in our house, especially with my mom and my husband. So they drink juice. I don't drink it as much as I should, but they absolutely love it and enjoy it. So Here we are, just filling these up. But again, I just wanted to thank all you guys for coming, and visiting my channel. And I know it's been a minute, but I wanted to give you guys a new video. And so I quickly just made this one up, and I hope you guys enjoy it. And I hope you guys enjoy making some green juice as well.